Okay, what is going on? It's another reaction video, especially from I think it's Atozy or Tazi. I can't really remember how to say it. But anyway, this is the destruction of Marques Brownlee's image, which I'll be honest with you, man, him doing that speeding thing, oh boy, I'm pretty sure because of that, really, and people went into a deep investigation of more of this guy's videos and what he probably did wrong. But anyway, um, let's check out what happened. Let's check out what this whole breakdown. Leave a like, subscribe, and hopefully at the end of January I'll reach 200 subscribers, and that'll be a big goal. And hopefully I'll be able to do something. I don't know what I could do, but I'll try to do something. All right, let's go.
Well, it's safe to say this moment really destroyed Marques Brownlee's image for a large portion of the internet,
Ooh.
as he's still dealing
Ooh, baby. You see how fast he was going?
with the ripple effects of this massive mistake here. Dude was simply one blur effect away from not having to deal with any of this. But now people have seen.
Bro, when there's a children playing sign, I think it's like a mandatory to go like 20, I think, or 15, or something like that. You have to go really slow.
Seemingly filed a bunch of requests for police body cam footage of his various traffic stops. So the dude's been caught, so now people are looking for more evidence of this behavior. So how do we get here? Well, on November 11th, Marques dropped a video titled "Do Not Try at Home." And this upload was essentially just a video ad for the DJI action cameras. And in this video, he had a small clip of him absolutely ripping it in a Lamborghini Revolto.
Yeah, acceleration from up to 20 up to the okay, max 35. Really? That was way faster than I thought. That's like basically doubled what I just said.
20 miles an hour to 96 in a 30 mile an hour zone.
Empathy 1.
There we go. All right. Slow. Caution for kids there. There's the 35 mile an hour speed limit sign.
Was this what vehicle was this? This was oh no, it's a Lambo. Okay, I can see it right there in the serial. God, I'm an idiot.
Now at 54.
57, 60, 70, 80, 91. Brother.
Oh, and then you have a school crossing sign right ahead there as well. Oh boy.
93. It just keeps getting higher and higher. That's the face I have to do. That's my same face. I'm like, brother, you messed up. 95.
And the clip cuts at 96 miles an hour, but it looks like he was still accelerating, so who knows where he went.
He hands down went to 100. He did not let off on that acceleration.
Obviously, people are upset. You had the drive slow kids are playing sign, you had the 35 mile an hour speed limit, and then the school crossing sign. So, I mean, it's safe to say it did not take the viewers long at all to question, dude, what are you doing here? So then you used the YouTube editing tool and removed that chunk from the video, which is fair because in general, he shouldn't be promoting this behavior on his platform. But either way, people kept talking about it on Twitter until he responded, and it's in the following manner. Last video I did was pretty stupid. You might have seen it, but maybe not, so I'll address it here. There was a clip of the action cam of me test driving a car and going way too fast. Absolutely inexcusable and dangerous. I've since cut it out of the video with YouTube's editor tool. I also understand that this looks like I'm covering it up, but I think it's the right thing to do. There's no reason to leave that clip in. There was no reason to include it in the first place, and I would never want to
No, bro. First of all, the only reason why you're leaving that out is because you got caught. You got caught going nearly 100 miles on essentially a 35 was it speed zone, and also a children crosswalk sign. I don't know if that would make it even worse, but either way, you went almost triple the speed limit.
Make it seem okay by leaving it in the video. I'm well aware of the Streisand effect, and I know everything on the internet lives forever, but I think that's the best decision right now. All I can do is apologize and promise never to do anything close to that stupid again. That's a terrible example to set, and I'm sorry for it. I mean, overall, if you're going to, like, rate an apology, that's a pretty good apology. As far as apologies go, especially when it comes to YouTubers, he admits fault, he keeps it short and simple, and he hasn't done anything like it again, at least. So, it seems genuine. But also, I mean...
Yeah, that's the one that we know of so far. Well, at least for I know of.
apologizing doesn't just automatically fix your problems. And this was definitely a massive eye-opener for him as how quick the crowd turned on him. Because, I mean, just a few months prior, he was one of the most talked about people on Twitter or X, and people were cheering him on because he was criticizing companies like Humane AI and Rabbit R1 for their two different early AI tech consumer products. And they deserve...
Oh, right. Those things. I remembered. Yeah. Wasn't that that little bunny one? Wasn't that basically like a Android program or something like that? Or device used by Android? Which I'm like, technically a lot of devices use kind of like the base Android software to run a lot of programs. Because Android is basically like open source, from what I can remember, but I don't know.
The criticism, hence why he was cheered, for it was very valid criticism. But the first cracks in his armor, that happened when he dropped a monthly subscription wallpaper app after going at these like massive tech startups criticizing their stuff. But also...
Wait, what? You have to pay a monthly subscription for some wallpapers? Bro, I can get that for free. Well, I mean, granted, I don't have an Android, but if you have an Android and if you have a wallpaper engine, you can literally get wallpaper engine on your phone, on the Android. And here's the thing, you pay like $3 or $4 for it, and bam, you are good as long as that app exists. This is a monthly subscription, by the way. This guy's promoting a monthly subscription fucking wallpaper. I don't fucking care. Bro, I just get wallpaper engine for anybody out there. You got an Android? Get wallpaper engine.
He kind of had it coming because when he launches a product, there's going to be a lot of eyeballs on it because he's been very critical of other products. So obviously, there was a lot of anticipation that when he finally drops a product, it's going to be really good. The only problem was his product is very mediocre at best, and people were mainly criticizing it because he was being very critical about these two AI apps, basically because he didn't feel like the value for the money was quite there yet. And then he goes on to drop something that's kind of mediocre and that you can make the same argument for. But overall, I don't think he's scammy for this wallpaper app.
Oh, man, this shit sounds so fucking loud. I don't know why though. Like, there you go. It'll be quieter for me, but kind of saying the same for you.
It's just an app that supports his team and various artists. If you want to support these artists and his team, you can buy the app or pay for the subscription for the app. If you don't enjoy the team or the artists or their art, it's not for you. But before this, like, he had this...
Yeah, even I'm just like, no, it's just... It's not far of the artist, it's just what it offers. I'm like, no, I'm good, man. Wallpaper engine is a way to go. I'm sorry. There's already a better app available on the Android. On iPhone, you're screwed because, iPhones doesn't let you be creative any sort of way. But you know what? Screw them.
Reputation of he could make or break a startup. So obviously there was a lot of eyeballs on whatever he was going to build. And it's pretty simple. Like, his product just could not meet that expectation. But going back to the driving incident in the Lambo, you can't excuse 96 miles an hour in a school zone. That's 154 kilometers an hour for the rest of the world. So the dude was moving. And I'm not going to sit here and say I've never sped before or never been pulled over for speeding before, because I've definitely been pulled over for speeding before. But most drivers understand the time and place about this. A school zone in the daytime isn't the place to punch it in your car. Save that for the highway on-ramp when there's like no traffic. Because
you know what's crazy is that what most places do, not all of them, but what most places do is that if there's a crosswalk where the kids can go, depending where it's at, usually they'll put like a speed bump and things like that. I think it's more like in a residential area. I think they would put speed bumps, but in some cases, some of them would either have some sort of like a speed bump or something. Just a sign. Hell, someone would leave a sign in the middle of the road to be like, hey man, if you can't see the sign on the side of the road, let's put it in the middle for you to see it. Some do that.
No matter how you look at it, tripling the speed limit in a school zone, then self-reporting it on your YouTube channel, that's just incredibly stupid and a whole new level of brazen. And I mean, the comments of his video really reflects this. Oh lol, they cut the driving segment out quick. And it's gone from the video. His team jumped on that real quick. The second time being flamed by comments in 1 year. Damn, it's getting serious. Editing out crime doesn't make it disappear. He's out of touch. He lives in his own bubble where driving 96 miles an hour in a school zone is just a lack of value to the video. Yikes. Bro slammed the pedal to the metal in a school zone for a sponsor video. How can you stoop so low in a single video? Do a fully sponsored ad, I mean video, commit a felony, cut out the felony part, try to sweep it under the rug because it added nothing to the video. It started from a $50 candle to an ultra...
Now, I don't... Did anything more happen between all of this, I think? I don't know, maybe.
expensive wallpaper app, and now the tripling of a speed limit in a school zone. My man is falling from grace. Yeah, the tripling the speed limit in the school zone is by far the worst offense here. Marques doesn't seem to realize that his single greatest asset is people perceived him as always being real. Doing sponsored videos like this completely undermines that. That is true. He is a tech review channel, and he's doing a full-on how my video gear is changing. I guess that's the second title. So maybe there's more at play here. But either way, now the whole internet, after they saw the first speeding clip that he self-reported on, they're now filing body cam requests of all the other police stops. And it's unfortunate for him because this is a can of worms that he opened himself. And I mean, hey, if they're just normal speeding tickets that have gone 20 to 30% over the speed limit, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Because people get caught speeding every day. I mean, like, it's a very normal traffic ticket offense. As long as you're not recklessly driving and putting other people's lives in danger, it isn't a super big deal. But 96 in a school zone is beyond reckless. That is outrageous. That is laughably stupid. But okay, so let's see. Here.
I don't know. I'm not too sure what you mean. I mean, you'll get reckless driving for sure. Maybe reckless endangerment, maybe? I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
Here we have the first incident. He was stopped for his tints, and he forgot his license. But he was respectful, and for having too much tint without a DMV exemption, he was given a fine.
I stopped you. You have a lot of tints on your vehicle. Did it come like that, or?
No. And to be honest, I mean, that fine is a big nothing burger. Second clip, though, that doesn't make him look great. At least it happened before the Lambo incident. But he was caught speeding doing 59 miles an hour in a 25.
I was stopping you just for 159. At 25, okay. I'm sure you knew that already.
Come on, Marques. You slip up in your video.
Bro.
You're exposed to the world you're reckless driving, and now the world is looking for more proof of your...
You see, I don't understand. For me, I don't understand what is up with people living in such residential areas where they have these... Where they have cars that could really put out a lot of horsepower. I don't understand why people even do this. It's like, why? Why, dude? Are you... Anyway.
Speeding. But to add some context to this clip, the cop did say this.
It's a small fine of like $30, $55. We're good. Just be careful. I know it's the weekend. There's nobody on the road where you folks sit, right?
So, I mean, at least the cop acknowledged that no one was there on the road. But that definitely doesn't excuse it. And by looking at the comments of this video, there's a lot of people extremely
It does not excuse it.
And then you have the third clip here where he was pulled over for his tint.
It's like, I don't care if anyone is like, there's no one on the road. It doesn't matter. If there were moments... Mainly at nighttime, when I used to do my door dashing at nighttime, there used to be moments where like it would be no one on the road, no one would be there. I could look forward, look back, and then no one would be on the road. There'd be no cars. It literally just be me, and that's it. And it's crazy, man, because it's just crazy that there are moments like that. Like, yeah, like I easily could have been like, just gas it. But I'm not a moron and don't do that, especially on an empty road. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care. There are rules to be followed. There are rules and instructions are there for a reason, and they are meant to be obeyed because, an officer could, dude, there are moments where officers are literally hiding and things like that in my area, and easily, there are some dark places. A cop with an all blacked out car can absolutely hide. That's the reason why I don't choose the moronic move and just gas it. But hey, Marques Brownlee says otherwise.
Again,
the reason why you're being stopped is because your plate cover in the rear is illegal, your tints are illegal, you don't have a front plate, and your tinted windshield is also illegal.
Yeah, I mean, overall, the tints, that'll just get you stopped over and over again. I don't see it as like a massive problem. And especially like celebrities, they want to have tinted vehicles because they just don't want the extra attention. And Marques has like, what, 20 million subscribers on YouTube, so he is technically a celebrity. So it makes sense to me that he would want to risk the tickets for some extra privacy. Speeding.
Yeah, I can understand it, especially if you're someone that's that massive. Oh yeah, dude, I can get it. But I think some special I don't even know. Could you even get anything like a special request or anything like that for your fame and things like that? In terms of like, that's technically, yeah, he's technically a celebrity at that point. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
That dramatically though, that's a lot harder to excuse though. Being over double the speed limit and at 25 isn't the best look, man. What is kind of surprising to me though is how many comments I see from people claiming that they enjoyed his content, but his speeding ruined it for them. So it really shows just how fragile social media images can be. And I've seen people say he might face criminal charges for this Lambo incident, but as of now, nothing's happened, so I don't think anything will really come from that. And I don't think in the long run his career will be that much affected by this. Like, he's definitely not Jack Doherty bad.
Bro, I mean, look what happened to Mr. Beast with all the things that he did to that one guy. That thing didn't make a, well, it didn't even make that much of a whole lot of a dent to that man's career. Believe me, if that didn't do that to Mr. Beast, literally torturing someone, yeah, this isn't gonna do that at all.
For multiple reasons. Because he didn't wreck, he didn't force his injured friend that he injured to film him while his friend's bleeding and just not care about his friend at all.
Bro, that's a beautiful dude. There's another video of Jack Doherty of him being, of course, being more of a scum, but my God, dude, like, he is so unbearable.
And just worry about getting the good thumbnail and the good video so we can monetize it for views. So there's a clear difference there. Obviously, if Marques hit someone, that would be a whole different conversation, but we're not talking about what ifs right now. So overall, yeah, he opened a massive can of worms with that video right there. And it seems like he ruined his perfect image with that video. But please let me know what you think in the comments down below. And other than that, there's only a few more days to get the limited edition Christmas collection over at Matt.City, which is the toy car mat company and mouse mat company that I started, where we took the nostalgic toy car mat and took it and made it to a city near you. Currently, we're doing a limited edition on the Santa's North Pole mat, and we also have mouse mats for that as well.
The art, dude, the art, I like it. It looks I like it, man. Yeah, man, what is it? Great, you know, get his mats.
The Atozy mat that's behind me, he's dropping soon. We also recently dropped Boston and Chicago.
Yeah, man, get those mats, baby. Yeah, man. I mean, if the perfect image matters so much of Marques Brownlee, then shoot, man, I don't know. I think he should have really, you know, I don't even know, second guess himself on doing that whole thing. But hey, man, he's the one that put it out there. You know, it wasn't me, it wasn't, you know, anybody else. He was the one that put it out there. So that's on him, man. That's on him. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll check you guys out next time. Check out Atozy, I think. I'm trying to remember his man's name. But anyway, leave a like, subscribe, and man, what is it? Leave a comment. What is it? Leave a comment of what, you know, of if you even watch or if you're interested at all. Marques Brownlee. For me, I didn't really care about that guy at all. Really, I really don't. It's just this was very interesting of seeing this whole thing go down. But anyway, I'll see all you guys in the next one. Peace. Ooh, man, this is not gonna end this man's career. Let's be honest. Yeah, it'll make him look bad for a while, but it ain't gonna end his career unless he gets arrested.